Hello and welcome to not the Grand Line Review. I only cover One Piece chapter reviews because that's what I wanted to do. My name is Jack and welcome, I guess. So the cover page is what I'm going to start on here. It goes back to Niji and Yonji fighting Big Mom, which obviously did nothing. Yonko, weird mutant boys, totally different. Also, sorry, this is coming out either on Valentine's Day or the day after. There's a lot of personal stuff in my life. I'm not actually going to tell you what it is, but just know that I've got some stuff going on, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, we cut straight into the chapter where Kid is above Big Mom shooting his weird laser thing. It says, "Damned Punk Unleashed." I assume that's not the weapon, but I would only think that that's just like Kid because he's a damned punk or some garbage like that. But it cuts into, like, it shows you where the laser is and where it's going. So it is going all the way through Onigashima. We already understood that from the last chapter. But it goes way down into the ground, like, showing that this is not just any, like, small thing, right? This is going way down into Wano's, like, the crust of the earth type shit. Then Big Mom obviously doesn't give a shit. There might be a hole through her. Maybe it's just energy. I don't know. But she's holding on to the sides, or she's just too fat. I can't tell. And she doesn't seem fazed at all. She's very much just kind of chilling out there, letting it hit her, right? Everyone else is like freaking out. Kid and Law obviously aren't because they are protagonists for this specific fight. And everyone's freaking out and they're like, she's not gone. What the hell, dude? She just says life or slave, basically. So they're, obviously, whatever. They don't give a shit. She takes the souls from everyone else in that area, and everyone's freaking out and dying and falling over, and the Beast Pirates are dying. And I don't actually know if Law's crew or Kid's crew are falling down. It looks like it in this panel right here. But I can't tell. I'm pretty sure that these guys are just Beast Pirates because one of them looks like a Beast Pirate, but I'm not sure. But it also could be like the Straw Hats. Oh, no, they are losing their souls. I see Law's crew because there's like two fighters on the crew aside from Law. Sorry, my cat's pawing at the door. So she does that. And then Law and Kid have no effect. They don't care. They don't give a single shit about the whole idea. You think the last gasps of an old windbag scare me? And then Law, because she's so loud with her weird scream thing, is what I'm assuming, is... Bro, my cat will not stop. So Law right now takes out something called Our Room. It's not Kroom, it's Room or something, right? Maybe he has like a whole alphabet of things he can do. Like K Room is like the sword, like where he does that weird sword thing. But Our Room is a totally different thing. It completely silences things. I think that's it. Maybe he can just like take other devil fruit powers and like use them. Because remember, that was Corazon's fruit, right? Law doesn't have that shit. He doesn't have two fruits. I guess he could. I mean, we don't know what happened to Corazon's fruit. Whatever. It's fine, I guess. But Hera is right behind Law as he tosses it over, and then he doesn't give a shit. He just he just throws it on Big Mom, and Big Mom's just like, there's no noise, right? And she's like, that's confusing. Okay. And then Hera comes up behind Law, and he doesn't give a shit. He just slices her in half, and that's the end of that. Because, Law's a badass. And then Kid's thing finally goes through. Goes through the ground. I'm not sure what actually hit that. Maybe he put in a little extra effort. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like he just did whatever. And Big Mom slips through like they just buttered her up and pushed her into a hole. And then she goes on to say, like, why didn't you just tell us about it, Roger? Right? She's talking about Roger. And you're going to have to read the chapter to actually understand what she's saying. But it got me in the feels for real. Like, this is a very action-packed chapter. It's also very, like, informational. It's a cool mix. I'm really into this. This is one of my favorite chapters, at least so far. Mostly because an emperor is, flying through the whole, like, a whole flying island. It's pretty cool. But anyway, so while she's falling, she sees Yamato and then hits a bomb with her haki and breaks it open, and Yamato has to like make an ice shield type thing here. and it doesn't. None of the other bombs go off because they're frozen, and they froze, like a weird shield thing. But as Big Mom is talking, everything goes through. You get to see Brook and Robin are still running. Chopper and Hyogoro and some other people are falling through it. Orochi and everyone that we've seen. My cat, it really needs to stop. Maybe I'll give her. Maybe I'll go play with her in a sec. But we see everybody is just like, what's happening? She's talking about the new era and everything. Blah blah blah. You have to read it. But we see Zorro. So Zorro's still on the ground. We don't know what's up with that. I assume because it wasn't Brook. Brook is still like running with Robin away from CP0, which I assume is still fighting. I assume that they're still fighting Izo, right? Because Izo, we haven't seen him in a while. I actually did think Izo was a girl way back in the day because I was falling asleep during Marineford because it was like 3 a.m. on a school night, and I was bad at school. It's a whole thing. But I reread it recently, and so good. So we see all those people. We don't see Izo. But look at this. I'm going to show the chapter. Raizo defeated Fukurokuju. It's over. He needs water, but it's over. Finally. So the only fight left, to my knowledge, is Kaido versus Luffy. And I know I'm not the only one excited about that. This is it. This is like the point in the anime where the fucking crazy music starts and we see Luffy's eyes at the end of an episode. Oh god, I'm so excited for that. I can see the episode right now. But her and this bomb fall all the way to the ground, and she explodes in the hole in this panel, and just falls into the crater that Kid and Law made. And it's crazy. They defeated a Yonko. Everyone's freaking out. Of course, they're happy, but they finally defeated a Yonko, not just a commander. And I say defeated specifically because she's not dead. Zeus would not be in Nami's Climax anymore if she was dead, because that's just kind of how Devil Fruits usually work. It might be different because of the fruit. I'm not sure, but she's definitely not dead because it is a Yonko. I think she's going to have to go to the next arc, which everyone does think is Elbaf. And if it is, there might be a Shanks and Big Mom fight, like against both of them, or just one, I don't know. Everyone thinks that Elbaf is next and Shanks going to be there, but I'm not entirely sure. I think Shanks will be there, but I don't think Big Mom's going to come crawling back to fight Luffy after Kid and Law did all this shit. I think she's going to start following them instead of all this other stuff. So we cut over to Yamato, and there's like a giant hole in the wall now. So they decided to talk. They see Momo. Momo's right there flying and kind of figured it out. And Momo drops a really big truth bomb about Joyboy and Zunisha's crime. He doesn't actually say what it is, but he does say 800 years ago, Joyboy was Zunisha's friend, and it committed a serious crime. I don't think Zunisha is over a few thousand years old. I thought that was about the age of Zunisha. I'm not sure. It might be right before the Void Century. It might be after. I don't know. Maybe Zunisha did have that weird fruit and it makes him immortal or whatever. Or maybe somebody had the OP to me and made Zunisha more. There could be a lot of things that happen, because I feel as if they had a devil fruit that was an immortal type thing, then the crust of their skin wouldn't be as easily destroyed as it was, right? I mean, maybe you're immortal, you live forever, but you shouldn't be getting you shouldn't be getting hurt that easy, because they are old, I understand, but it's weird. Because back when Jack was firing cannonballs at it, I felt like that was just a little too easy to hurt this giant 1,000-year-old elephant, right? So maybe it was Law's thing, where the OP no Mi, you give your life to give these people can live forever. They can get hurt and they might deteriorate a little bit over time, but they'll live, right? I don't know. There could be a lot of things that happen. The color spreads, or not color spreads, but the coloring for these is really cool. I didn't know Hera was on fire. Oh, it's because Prometheus is Hera and same thing. Yeah, okay. But all in all, love this chapter. I've talked a little too long. And wish me luck on finding a DS charger. I found my 3DS charger, but now my DS Lite charger. It is somewhere. I only got this thing to play Game Boy games, but now... Hold on, let me show you something. Ugh, okay, I'm bringing you on a little adventure around the office. So right, that blue thing right there, it can play Game Boy games on the TV, which is really cool. I really messed this up, huh? I done goofed, guys. Hold on. Ugh. But it, it plays Game Boy's games on the TV, and I haven't actually used it yet. I was going to use it for Just Waking Up. I was going to play games on it. I know this is very, you probably don't care about this, but it interests me, okay? And I was going to play games on it. We just haven't yet. We've been playing Arceus and Pokemon Pearl. I'm actually not a Pokemon person. I keep wanting to play Pokemon. I keep getting messed up. I can't play Pokemon, okay? And I'm just a little upset. Just a little. Just a teeny bit. But I was going to play this on my off time at work. And I couldn't because I don't know where the charger is. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you later.